Hello and welcome to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 25, Week 1, Round 3. So far this week I am 1-1, but really I should be 0-2. I was gifted a victory in Round 2 by a player who doesn't participate in GAC, but in every metric had me beat: roster, mods, relics, everything across the board. So in this third match of the week, I am hoping to earn a victory, and my opponent is named Sino Inorian. So let's look at the matchup. Okay, the Hotbot overview shows that I have the majority of green on my side for the first time in a long time. So let's take a closer look. Here in the stats, the first thing that jumps out to me is in the old system, my opponent only had 664,000 lifetime banners. That could mean that he didn't particularly care for GAC back when crystals weren't involved, or it could mean that he didn't win very much in the old system, but that's a little low. The other thing that jumps out is his offensive wins of 1576 to his defense of only 340. That is only a 21.57%. That is incredibly skewed towards offense, so I'm not expecting a super stout defense by any means. Looking at the roster comparison, I actually have a slightly higher overall GP, but my opponent has me beat on top 80 and top 65. I've got 17 more Zetas applied and 1 more Omicron. I have a slight speed advantage as well, and this time my opponent only has 15 more Gear 13s than me, so not a huge disparity there. Looking at our mods, and I have my opponent beat pretty handily, almost 100 more 6-stop mods and significantly more mods with high-speed secondaries across the board. But in relics, like almost always, I am short by almost 150, and from those tier 6 and above, we're looking at 34 on his side to 16 on mine. Now, even though I had the majority of green on my side and things seem to be favoring me in the matchup, when it comes to Galactic Legends, my opponent does have 4 to my 2. But my opponent does not have the Executor. That's the first time this has happened to me where I've had it and he has not. Taking a quick look at his roster, and we see there are his 4 GLs, and at this point, I really don't find it super informative to look at the top of their roster. I want to see what they're ignoring. And down here at the bottom, we don't see a whole lot of characters of importance. Mara Jade's down here, so that's a little surprising. So is Dash, so is Kiari Mundi, so is Red Trooper. But the majority of the characters, even the brand new ones like Darth Talon and Kyle Katarn, they're already up at Gear 8 or 9. And they're being worked on slowly but surely. That's kind of where I'm at too. So even though it's late, it's not the middle of the night. I've been able to carve out a little time to get this done. I will be attacking first. So let me show you what I've set. Up here on top, I put a crew team, the same Darth Maul Talon I've been setting, the same BAM I've been setting, and a Mon Mothma. So definitely a weaker top. And that is because in the back, I've set both my Executor and my Negotiator. Here's where I'm going to try and get my hold. Here's where I'm going to try and stop him. If he can't one-shot the Executor, then I'm not sure how he's going to clear these ships. Down on the bottom, I've put Darth Revan, CLS, some Geos, and Qui-Gon Jinn with the Omicron and Jedi Knight Anakin, so he's going to have to use something good for that. And in the back, pretty light, a Phasma squad, Akbar with Rebels, and this Dooku with Jango team. Based on what he usually saves for offense, I don't expect him to have any problems clearing my ground squads, but I do hope that he gets tripped up on those ships. So, what am I looking for on defense? He has got a Ray squad, a Newt team, some Bounty Hunters, and a Karth in the front. That's a little surprising. Then down here on the bottom, we've got Mon Mothma, a Grievous squad, Rolo, and then a Sith Eternal Emperor. So I've got to treat this as if it is an efficiency match, my goal is to clear everything in one shot. I know that's always everybody's goal, but I feel pretty good about my chances here if I can get a one-shot full clear of getting this victory because of my advantage in ships. So I'm going to go ahead and clear the 2 Galactic Legends first, then I'll come and clear the rest of this bottom zone. So I'm going to actually start with the Ray team up top, and then I'll come down bottom. And for this, I am going to go Jedi Master Luke. And I want to bring Jedi Knight Luke in with me. I also want to bring in Old Ben for his ability blocks. I'm also going to bring in Bastila for her ability blocks. And finally, Hermit Yoda, just for the foresight and the Master's training. And I'm hoping this is good enough. We shall see. So the plan is to get ability block on Rey as much as possible so that she doesn't do her whirlwind. Gonna try and keep everybody stunned as much as possible. So anytime I have a chance in order to ability block her, I will. So here's Old Ben. And meanwhile, I will work on my ultimate as much as possible. See if we can't get her into damage immunity. Not yet. So there we go, damage immunity. But I'm still going to go ahead and send in Bastila rather, to get the ability block. And then I will shift my... Oh, wow, that almost killed him. Alright, well, let's shift again. I'm going to say shift my focus to somebody else. So it seems that we're just shifting all over because we keep getting him into damage immunity right away. And we are almost to the point of... We've got all of him damage immunity. Okay, now we're stuck waiting for her ultimate to go off. So now we're just going to go ahead and pass around as many of the buffs as we can. Try and get as close to our own ultimate as possible. And we'll just basic here. So everybody's been through their damage immunity on their squad, and now I am just gonna do my best again, keep her ability blocked and see if we can't take her out before she gets to another ultimate. That was gorgeous. That, assuming she doesn't pull off a whirlwind here real quick, this is gonna be my cleanest Rey kill ever, I think. Alright, so 1 GL down, 1 to go. I'm going to jump back down to the bottom. And for Sith Eternal Emperor, I'm going to go ahead and bring in SLKR. Normally, I would just solo this, but I'm, for some reason, really paranoid right now about it. So I'm going to bring in Watt 2, just to give the tank tech, because that gives him back protection. Also lets him clear any debuffs every single turn. Yes, it's going to allow C to link them in the beginning, but I fully expect Watt to die pretty quickly. And so this one, right? Start a turn, recover 30% protection, and dispel debuffs. So that's the one I want. He's going to go ahead and get to link, but Watt will die pretty quickly. And let's clear all that retribution off. And as soon as he dies, Watt that is, then C will stop gaining any kind of ultimate. Meantime, it will ensure that my SLKR stays nice and healthy so that we can take everybody else down. There we go. So, no more link. So right here, see, he gained all that protection back. He also cleared the debuffs. Do want to go ahead and get rid of Darth Revan. Just got Maul left. I'll be able to jump into my ultimate here in a second. And I think I'm just going to do it at 80%. That way I cannot take any more damage for a bit. Well, for an attack anyway. Go ahead and keep siphoning mastery from him. One more big hit should do it. Excellent. So I sacrificed a couple banners there, but the security I felt having Watt in there was worth it to me. So let's work our way through the rest of these teams and see what's in the back. I will go ahead against the Rolo squad with my troopers. There they are. And we'll just go for whoever is convenient. Why don't we go for Cholo so we don't have any reses. Oh, and I missed. That's not nice. We got the benefit of ability blocks on everyone. That was really nice. Let's go against old Ben, I guess. And Leia is last. Alright, so this Grievous, how healthy is him? Is he? I didn't actually check. 152, that's pretty healthy. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Jedi Knight Revan. I thought about Night Sisters, but ultimately decided against it. We don't have the full squad, so we're gonna bring in Shakti and Ezra. Worried a little bit about Ezra dying, but it is what it is. Hopefully this is still enough. Oh, my Shakti is the fastest. I forgot about that. Alright, well, let's start off by sending in Yoda. Send those buffs around. B2 has revealed himself, so we will go ahead and mark him. One nice thing about having Ezra, I guess, is that it's yet another call. Get to call in Yoda. You know what? Let's just basic Magna so we can get rid of his thing. That's kind of a nice benefit of having her with us, is that we can dispel that another way. Oh, why didn't Grievous take his turn? That was interesting. Here he's going to take a turn in a second anyway. And we haven't popped Savior yet, I don't think. We're going to go ahead and spread all that. At least let us dodge one thing. And we'll start working on B1. Get those stacks down. The double hit's nice against B1 too. I actually should have called in Ezra for the double hit. Let's hide Ezra. Heal and hide. Ooh, okay, so we had done Savior already, apparently. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and heal up and bring Jedi Master, Grandmaster Yoda. Let's go ahead and share the buffs. Let's see if we can get Grievous down before he takes another turn. Nice. Alright, I think this is going to be really poor banners, but can I get any heals off? Heal Jedi Knight Revan, maybe? Alright, this turned out pretty well. Pretty well. I left my Padme squad really lacking, but still think that was worth it. Against this Mon Mothma team, we're going to go with Grievous. I'm a little nervous about using my Grievous squad here, because if he hid Jedi Master Luke in the back, my Grievous is my counter for that. So you know what? Maybe I shouldn't use it. Maybe I should just go ahead and use my Vader here. And if Geos are in the back, I can Grievous them. let's do that instead. I'd rather be safe than sorry, and I think my Vader squad shouldn't have an issue with these guys. They don't have Kyle Katarn. They're not super fast. They got lots of rebels, so Vader should get to go first anyway. And I'm just going to see if I can get Biggs out. Oh, I didn't. Alright, well, I have to worry about things now. Because I don't want their turn meter train to start rolling. They're all ability block. Let's take away their... all of that. All their turn meter. And don't know why I'm fixated on Wedge at the moment. Can I get some stuns up? Not bad. Get some of that going. And more stunning. Let's kill Cara Dune. Let's kill Wedge. And just Lando. Nice. They are not getting a turn. Alright, so what did he put in back? A GL? No, but Qui-Gon with Jedi Knight Anakin. There are those Geos and Ewoks. Alright, so the one risk that I am going to take is going to be here against the Qui-Gon Jinn team. I'm going to see if I can get it down with my Bad Batch. I'm not sure how bad of an idea this is. My Bad Batch are significantly faster than his whole team, even with the Qui-Gon Jinn lead. So I'm confident that I'm going to get the first couple moves off and the stuns. The question is, am I still going to be able to take them down before they wreak havoc on my team? So I'm hopeful this is going to work. I am worried a little bit that I'm making a foolish mistake. I have gas available and I could just gas them, but gas sometimes fails too. So I'd like my Bad Batch to win. I'd like this to work, rather. So we're going to give it a go. They're going to start with their Foresight up. So that gives me plenty of buffs to strip right here. And then I get to stun them right here. And I'm going to stun them further right there. And then I'm going to see if I can't kill Qui-Gon. Oh, Jedi Knight Anakin was not stunned anymore. Damn it. Well, there is my fail. Bummer. So, I'm going to go Padme here. It's who I have available. And... I thought that was a 2-turn stun. And I guess... there wasn't a whole lot for me to do after that. I guess I could have seen that he was available and tried to, tried to stun him again. I didn't have a stun coming up, so I was just worried if I didn't kill Qui-Gon there that, that he would just wreck me anyway. So I figure at least this way I get the team down in 2. But it means that my opponent just needs to be clean and he wins. So that's not good. Now, do I anticipate him having problems with my ships? I do, but he could one-shot them. And if he one-shots them, then I probably lose. That's frustrating. So let's go back up to the front and make sure we get all of these down. This Bosk squad will take JTR. It's looking like I could have set a tougher defense too. I think I'm going to have a couple squads that are not being used. So that's a little frustrating too. Can I get a stun off on Jango? No. We'll wave down Bosk and we'll go right in on Jango. And let's get the inspiration flowing. And we'll go after Boba since Jango is currently stunned. And so is IG. Can Boba get stunned too? Nice. So let's move our way back over to Django before he does something not nice to me. We're gonna heal up a little bit and head our way back over to Boba for a kill, hopefully here. Yes, one kill and hopefully get the second here. And get some inspiration on BB-8. Wave down Bosk one more time before we switch on to him. Keep IG-88 nice and stunned. Excellent with the Illuminated Destiny. And we just got Dengar. Not gonna get that stun off him with the tenacity up, but we'll just kill him. Alright, this Newt squad, pretty tough team, I think, so I will use gas here. This was another reason why I was thinking try beat the Bad Batch on Qui-Gon so that I could save gas for this team. I guess I could have just used gas back there and used Padme here. You know, I don't know. In the end, it's hopefully not a regrettable decision. It's quite possible that it is, though. Let's see if I can get Newt out before he puts any extortion. Nice. And we are forced to attack Wampa, but that's not that big a deal. Let's go ahead and get a Saj. I'll go after Dooku once the other ones are dead. Gotta get Watt before he reses some. Oh, he can't res somebody, it's gas. Duh. Alright. And Dooku. So, frustrating that I'm gonna end up losing 5 banners here. That's just par for the course, I guess, for gas. Rex is 1 turn away from his Rexecute. And it's looking like that's what's going to end up happening here, I think. Because he just keeps stunning my gas. Goodbye. Alright, thankfully I actually do have the opportunity to make up some banners here with a couple solos. I'll be able to Kylo this and nest the Ewoks in the back. Get a couple banners back both of those places. Oh no, you stole a banner by letting me counterattack. Alright, I'm expecting an Empire fleet and a Home 1. And there they are. So we are gonna finalize this and hope it works better than my last time. That was so frustrating. Alright, so let's hope that we get Millennium Falcon down right away. Unlike last time where he had a sliver of health and it turned into just the biggest ridiculousness ever. So we got our hunted, we got our first hit, we got our assist, and death. Very nice. So much better when it works the way it's supposed to work. So we shouldn't have a problem just one-shotting this. We might get a couple reinforcements out on his end. You know, I don't even want to bring a reinforcement out. Let's just get the assist and get more attacks for Kylo. Excellent. hand it back, kill him. And let's do it one more time. I didn't even need any reinforcements. And against Empire, we are going Malevolence. And hopefully this will be smooth as well. The hope here is to really outpace him on banners on the ships. He doesn't have the bomber in the starting lineup. I wonder if he has him as a reinforcement, I guess. Let's see if I can make it so he doesn't get any reinforcements. That would be nice. I will bring one out though. See if I can get a big hit with Spy and just end it. Of course he dodged it, but ended it still. Alright, jumping back to the back. We've got Ewoks and Geos. I never checked Logray's potency. It's not very high. So we will just nest solo this. And where are you, Nest? And I will hit auto and fast forward, and we'll see you at the end. Alright, so that went the way it was supposed to as well. So against these Geos, I'm going to bring in Grievous. I don't know if I need the whole squad. I think I can leave off Newt. I don't think he's gonna do much. Maybe I should just bring him. Why not? Because even if he dies early, that just is one more AoE for Grievous. So probably better to bring him because he can die without costing me banners. And in the meantime, I can put some extortion out there. And all the AoEing should be a good thing. And there we go. So I did drop that battle, and I'm not super happy about it, but a 17-15 is still a good score considering I dropped a battle. He's going to have to be really efficient, and knowing that I have my two good ships back there, I'm hoping that makes him stumble. We will see. I will let you know how it turns out in however long that takes. See you then. Okay, so the match is over. You can see I have the green check mark there on the right-hand side, and we did get the win. Let's take a look at the board and see how my opponent did against my defenses. And he only cleared half the board. So down here in the bottom, he cleared through all four of these teams, one-shot them all. The same thing is true about the back. One-shot all three of these teams, no problem. But the issues for him started up here in the top. He cleared through the crew and the Darth Maul Treya team, but he dropped the battle against both the BAM squad and the Mon Mothma. In fact, it looks like he quit out of the Mon Mothma. And my guess is that because I had already gone and only lost one battle, I'm assuming that once he lost that second time, he knew he wasn't going to win, and he just decided to stop. I'm a little bummed because it meant he didn't get to open up the back here at my ships. This is definitely the strongest ship defense I've ever set, so a little bummed that it went to waste, but totally happy with the win. I want to say thank you to Sino Inaran for the battle, and I also want to say thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you again in next week's matches.